From a sold-out Davis Arena in Louisville, Kentucky, welcome everyone to Sacrifice.
Cruising first to the ring, weighing in tonight at 172 pounds from India, representing the Daisy Hit Squad. His mother calls him son because he shines like one. Rohit Raju.
A member of the Daisy Hit Squad, Rohit Raju, all set to kick things off here on Sacrifice. We thank you for joining us, streaming around the world. Josh Matthews, ringside with D'Lo Brown.
How you doing, Josh?
I'm great. Sitting next to you, calling some wrestling. How are you doing?
I can't complain. Having a great day back in Louisville.
Let's see if the night ends well for Rohit.
And his opponent, weighing in at 181 pounds, from Owensboro, Kentucky, Category 5, Corey Storm.
Corey Storm, we got a little preview of what Corey Storm brings to the table. Last night on Twitch at Outbreak, Corey Storm was part of our pre-show. He went one-on-one with a gentleman named Dimes, but this is an entirely different match against an entirely different opponent.
It's a step up in class. Rohit Raju, the silent assassin of the Desi Hit Squad. I wonder what Category 5 Storm can do. Let's check this out.
Corey Storm competes here at OVW Wrestling in the Davis Arena. We talked about some of the greats, the legends that have come through this very building. Rohit, he's led by one of the all-time greats in the Great Gama.
I love Great Gama. There's something about him. I've watched his career from afar from a long time, and he's one of the mainstays of the Calgary area.
The Great Gama captured championship gold in his career, and he's trying to lead the Daisy Hit Squad to championship gold of their own.
Well, Corey's taking control of this match.
Corey Storm, just a young man, starting out in his career. At what point in the match, D, does the butterflies escape your body?
Never. They're there from beginning to end. If anybody tells you otherwise, they're just flat out lying to you.
You know, you hear football players say on first contact it goes away. Is it the same? No?
No.
Okay.
You had the butterflies the entire time. Now it's managing those butterflies and using that energy for a positive, not a negative. That's what separates people.
Rohit ducks the clothesline. Corey Storm connects with a drop kick. Corey Storm trying to make a name for himself here on Impact Plus. Streaming live around the world. Storm lands on his feet. He's having a pretty good showing thus far.
Wow, Corey's trying to show something out here. He's got the fans firmly behind him.
Storm connects with the boots. Goes for the cover, hooks the outside leg, shoulders down. Sort of repositioned himself there and allowed Rohit to kick out.
Yeah, you can see he didn't get the clean vertical press on him. That allowed Rohit to slither out the back door.
Main event tonight, champion versus champion. Ace Austin versus Tessa Blanchard. World Tag Team titles hang in the balance as well. The North versus Trey and Lutz. Saw an interesting note on Twitter today. The North will be the first tag team champions of Impact Wrestling to ever defend the titles here at the Davis Arena.
That's an amazing thing. And it's an honor and a privilege to be that team coming in here to defend the titles.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice throw there by Rohit. Goes for the cover and a kick out.
Rohit's a little aggressive tonight. He must be trying to prove a point. Let everybody know that he is what he says he is.
He's always trying to prove a point. They're always trying to impress. The Great Gama are the members of the Daisy Hit Squad, men like Shira and Rohit.
I wonder if he's watching on the app right now.
Of course he is. He's always scouting. Opening contest here at Sacrifice.
Oh, look at these forearms.
Corey Storm taking this match very seriously as Rohit ducks the line. Misdirection by Rohit.
Uh-oh, almost got him. They lost contact there, but Rohit was able to capitalize. Oh, rolling right through.
Nice move there by Rohit. Fisherman's Buster and a kick out.
Now here's where you gotta figure out if you can handle the pressure. You gotta figure out if you can handle the pain and continue to work along. This is what Corey Storm must need to do right now.
Well, he weathered the storm of Rohit in this match, but Rohit is doing a great job of just grounding and pounding Corey Storm. Rohit completing and taking Corey Storm down to the canvas here, and Rohit's experience starting to show through, isn't it, D?
Yeah, this is where, you can see right now Rohit's completing the weight on Corey Storm's back. Now Corey's got to handle the weight and the pressure of his own body weight and Rohit's. That's tough.
Hey, you've been in the ring for 7-8 minutes now at this point. Oh, big shot there by Rohit. Corey Storm ducks the line. Jawbreaker coming. These two about the same size, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, they're about the same size. It's not really an advantage comes to size, but, quickness still plays part of this.
And Rohit's experience and the fact that he's led by the great Gama. Rohit and Shera, they've had issues.
Wow, look at the hands of Rohit there.
With the Rascals as of late on Impact Wrestling. Oh! As everybody's trying to get their hands on the World Tag Team titles that are held by the North. There's a cover by Corey Storm and a near fall. The North, they captured the World Tag Team titles right here on Impact Plus back at Bash at the Brewery 1. Been champions for a long time.
They have, and now they're the hunted, and the target is squarely on their back, and they've got teams from all over Impact Wrestling knocking at their door for those World Tag Team titles.
Had their hands full last night on Twitch against Larry D. And AC Romero. Is that a version of a code breaker?
That was a springboard code breaker.
Corey Storm cover, hooks the leg, and a near fall yet again.
You see right there the inexperience. He should have got a clean lateral press on him, and he might have been able to catch Rohit right there.
You didn't like that cover?
No, I didn't like that cover at all. That's the lack of experience there. That's a little trying to showboat too much for the youngster.
Wanted a posterizing signature pin over Rohit Raju.
Yeah, I don't care about the signature pin. I just care about a pin.
Ooh. Rohit combination elbow boots.
You can see how fast Rohit's moving. He almost ran the referee over.
That's the line. Referee's got to watch out as Rohit continues to... Oh, Corey Storm landed on his feet.
Wow, what a counter!
Rohit sat out and Corey Storm put on the brakes.
Knee.
Some high-octane offense.
Oh, the cannonball right there. Wow, Rohit is on fire.
Here he goes. Rohit stringing together enough offense to build some momentum and ultimately try to put away Corey Storm. Double stomp off the back.
That's got to be it.
Hooks the leg, and Rohit picks up the win.
Rohit Raju.
So Rohit picks up the win here on our opening contest at Sacrifice. If everything goes the way that match did, we're in for a very intriguing evening.
Yeah, that was a hell of a start to Sacrifice, and I'm really impressed by Rohit right there. I think he's going to win.
So Rohit of the Daisy Hit Squad secures the win, defeats Corey Storm as we settle in here at ringside at the world famous Davis Arena here in Louisville. Hello everyone, Josh Matthews, D'Lo Brown. Great win for Rohit.
Yes, a solid win right there, and I'm impressed by Corey Storm. He came to play tonight. Just Rohit just caught him, had that little bit extra there.
We've already touched on our main event. Let's look at some of the bigger matches taking place here tonight. You've got Jake Crist going one-on-one with Daga, and this match stems from what went down last night on Twitch in the tag team match, and that Daga wants to get his hands on Jake Crist.
Yeah, Daga's out for revenge here because, Jake just, he tried to capitalize on a mistake and misunderstanding, so I think Daga will get on him tonight.
It's a big match when you put a number next to it. And we've got Johnny Swinger versus Joey Ryan, part 2.
Part 2.
Swinger won the first one. Oh, excuse me, Ryan won the first one.
Ryan won the first one. Swinger's still stuck in 1982. I'm looking forward to the sequel.
A rivalry is renewed tonight when Moose goes one-on-one with Rhino. It was the Spear versus the Gore. The first time these two went at it. They've gone at it since Hard to Kill, and they continue here tonight. We'll see what happens in that one. The Knockouts Championship is on the line as Jessica Havoc will challenge Jordan Grace. What's going to happen when these two go one-on-one? And then, of course, in the main event, the X Division champion Ace Austin faces the world champion Tessa Blanchard. And this one, you said on the pre-show that you're picking Ace Austin.
Yeah, you see, Ace Austin, he believes in his mind because he felt he beat Tessa Blanchard to win the X Division title, that he is entitled to be the world's champion.
But up next, ladies and gentlemen, the World Tag Team titles will be on the line as the North face the Rascals. The North won the tag team titles here on Impact Plus. Can the Rascals do the same and dethrone the champions here tonight? We're about to find out.
The following contest is for the Impact World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers. At a total combined weight of 360 pounds, Trey and Wentz, the Rascals.
Gotta love the Rascals and the energy that they bring to Impact Wrestling each and every week, each and every night. We'll see what they have in store for the World Tag Team Champions here tonight. Can Wentz and Trey become tag team champions here tonight at Sacrifice?
And their opponents, they are, at a total combined weight of 484 pounds, the current reigning Impact World Tag Team Champions, All Ego Ethan Page, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander, the North.
All Ego is the perfect way to describe Ethan Page. Same can be said for Josh Alexander and the Walking Weapon, but their egos have gotten out of control over the last number of months on Impact Wrestling.
With every win, every time they defend the World Tag Team titles, their egos get bigger and bigger and bigger. But you know what? They back it up every night in the ring.
Ethan Page walks around now during these special days where we have these incredible nights. And he acts like he owns Impact Plus now because his promotion Alpha One has started streaming on Impact Plus.
Well, he thinks he owns it. He walks around all day long with the World Tag Team title belt wrapped around his waist all day long. He drives in his car with it on. I've seen him go to the airport with the belt on.
You know, the championships got a facelift, a makeover, and in Dallas at Hard to Kill, we had to get the titles and take photos of them. Literally, I had to have somebody run up, take it while he wasn't looking, and get the photo.
And I heard he was looking for whoever did that for hours.
Yeah, he was. So it's the North against the Rascals here tonight. So, D'Lo, break it down for us. What's it going to take for the Rascals to become tag team champions?
Like, right, the Rascals have to use their quickness, their in and out moves, and then their high octane offense, and they've got to ground down the North. But the problem is, if the North get their hands on them and they set into those tag team tactics that they know very well, it could be a long night for the Rascals.
You know, one of the things that you mentioned that the North do better than anybody else is combination wrestling.
Yes, they do combo moves all the time. They've learned how to cut the ring in half. They're becoming the consummate tag team, and that becomes very dangerous for their opponents.
I saw Wentz and Dez in singles competition last night. Talked to Trey. Excuse me, I said Dez. We saw Wentz and Trey in singles matches last night. And Trey looked like he suffered a knee injury. He told us earlier today, I'm going to be okay.
He said he's going to be okay. He had some treatment on it during the day. He said, I'll be fine. It won't matter come showtime when the red light is on.
Wentz. Gator roll of sorts against Josh Alexander.
Oh, just such a man beast.
And Trey is able to quickly make the tag. The Rascals are making quick tags. The problem is Josh Alexander is taking them both to school.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Alexander's beating both of them up, and they're tagging out just to recoup from one man.
Wentz is walking out here, pacing back and forth right out here in front of us as Trey has a wrist lock on Josh Alexander. And good luck against the wrestling machine.
You can see the frustration on Wentz's face as he's pacing back and forth like, what do I need to do to solve this puzzle, to solve this riddle? I don't know what to do.
Alexander with a handful of Trey's face. Trey, who has challenged for the X Division Championship in his career, looking for body scissors. Nice takedown.
Nice counter there.
Trey's been in championship matches. And the Rascals have they've making a name for themselves on Impact Wrestling, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. They're one of the most exciting young tag teams out there. And, there's
a cover.
combos.
There's a cover. Hooks the outside leg, does Wentz, and Page thought about having to break that up.
You know, once the Rascals put it all together and put their charisma with their skill and their athletic ability, then they'll become a dangerous team.
Big chop there by Wentz to Josh Alexander. There's another one in the corner. Here inside the sold-out Davis Arena in Louisville, Kentucky. Oh! We saw some incredible punches last night from Josh Alexander. Muhammad Ali would be proud of what he saw.
Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. I mean, he had one of the best right hooks I've ever seen.
Wentz with a running drop kick there. Here's a cover. Outside leg is hooked, and Alexander kicks out at 2.
You know, here's the thing. Even when Josh Alexander is down, I'm still scared of him.
There's just something about him, that hard-nosed smash mouth style that he enjoys so much. He just loves being in a fight.
Yeah. I think the more you beat on him, the more he likes it.
Oh! Ethan Page takes advantage of the referee's attention being with Josh Alexander.
See, that's the part of the game that Ethan has really learned, that 2.5 seconds behind the ref's back, capitalizing when the ref's turned around or trying to admonish another competitor.
Ethan Page, he really is. I mean, would you consider him a thinking man's wrestler?
Oh yeah, that's a very good way to categorize him as a thinking man's wrestler.
Well, he's thinking 3 steps ahead in there.
He would tell you he's playing chess while else playing checkers.
Certainly is. And now drives an elbow through Wentz, talking trash to Trey.
See, Ethan's trying to get in the head. That's a thinking man's wrestler right there. He's getting in the head of Trey, getting him out of his game plan, forcing him to come in the ring.
And he's done his homework, because we know that Trey is emotional. We've seen Trey get in rivalries in Impact Wrestling. They've gotten personal, and he's gotten very, very emotional.
Yes, well, he's an emotional young man. He lives and thrives off emotion. Now, the thing is, he needs to control that and use it at the right time.
Does that come with experience?
Yeah, it definitely comes with experience. It comes with being in the ring and becoming a ring general. You learn how to use that emotion and fuel you instead of just exploding.
Look at this display of strength from Josh Alexander.
Whoa, whoa!
Delayed vertical suplex. Here's a cover. Hooks the outside leg and a kick out. You know, I know that most wrestling announcers will talk about all the blood rushing to the head on a suplex like that. But for Wentz, you don't know when he's going to drop you.
Yeah, that's the thing, is the anticipation. You know it's going to hurt. You just don't know when it's going to happen.
So that anticipation's building and building and building while you're upside down, completely at the mercy of your opponent.
Creating anxiety, creating fear, and then that takes you out of your game.
Wentz is in trouble right now. Josh Alexander's done the lion's share of the work in this tag team match.
Yeah, don't be fooled, because Ethan Page will come in here when it's the right time and pick the bones.
Wentz lands on his feet. Can he make the tag? And here we go.
Tag.
This match changes quickly with the arrival of Trey.
Trey is on fire.
Can he keep this going? Trey trying to take down the North single-handedly, while his partner gets a much-needed breather. Page! Wow! Timed it perfectly.
My goodness.
Ethan Page, cover. Leg is hooked, and he almost had him.
That was almost a flash knockout there, Josh.
Yeah, Ethan Page and Trey legal right now in this match, and it was almost over. Page has some words for the sold-out crowd here at the Davis Arena. Alexander back on the apron. Wentz is still out here in front of us.
Yeah, I can see him crawling in front of us, and he's not looking good. He's off camera, but he's just definitely not looking good.
Meanwhile, inside the ring, Ethan Page is taking full control of Trey. Trey came in off the tag. He was on fire.
Yeah.
And quickly shut down by the North.
You know what puts out fire? a boot to the face.
Yep. Slow down anybody, and that's exactly what happened. Trey off the ropes. Ethan Page closes the gap quickly. Page now. Look at this. Power slam. Cover. Both legs. Hook tight cover. And an escape by Trey.
And Page is deceptively strong. You don't look at him and see the classic, strong guy. But he's out there. He can lift most individuals in this company.
I think we say that because his tag team partner is Josh Alexander.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're standing next to him, everything doesn't look like a strong guy.
It throws it off a little bit,
Yeah.
but Page can certainly go, and he will tell you all about it if you give him the chance.
Even if you don't give him the chance, he'll tell you all about it.
Good point. Trey just in a bad way right now.
You see, this is where Josh Alexander's at his game. Manipulating the body, moving it in ways it's not supposed to, and then adding insult to injury by grabbing the nose or the chin and just tweaking that neck like that.
Yeah, he could slow it down to a grinding halt. And you said at the beginning of this match that the Rascals would need to be able to move around the ring, stick and move, work together. Josh Alexander, he knew that.
Yeah, absolutely, and right now, the Rascals are falling right into the North game plan. It's slow it down, ground and pound.
Ooh! Big shot there by Trey. Can he keep this up? Can he keep this going? And the North. Look at Trey just bent in half. Ethan Page says, here, I'll take him. Strength on display of Ethan Page. That was like a deadlift.
It was. Oh, and double back, like a backbreaker to a lift up to a backbreaker.
Not easy to do. Preemptive strike to Wentz.
And it seems like every time Wentz gets up off the floor, he gets knocked back down again. He can't even render any assistance to Trey.
He's been completely taken out of his tag team match, has Wentz.
And Trey's been isolated for a good 3 or 4 minutes now.
And what is going to happen in this one as Josh Alexander now legal?
That we know how it works with the best tag team in the world.
Page saying they're the best tag team in the world.
I can't argue with them right now, They defend those championships every time they get a chance.
Think about how long they've been tag team champions, what they've accomplished so far. They should be confident. Oh!
I feel sorry. But look, here it is.
Bam! And Trey is fighting back. Trey showing fighting spirit.
I'll give it to Trey. Oh! Machine gun chops!
Trey's getting the better of Josh Alexander. Alexander pulls him in. High and tight back suplex.
And you see that? Josh Alexander maintains body contact. They're not allowing Trey to get across the ring.
That's what Ethan Page does. He plays mind games. He gets inside the head of his opponents. We talk about saves in matches. Ethan Page has more saves in keeping the North in matches when Alexander does get in trouble than I think anybody.
I bet if that was a registered stat, he would lead all categories.
Yeah. Blocks the chop there of Trey. Trying to get further away from the corner of the Rascals.
Man, the North works so well together.
Yeah, they certainly do. And Josh Alexander kind of looking at Trey like, what do you have left? What's left in the tank?
Josh is playing with him, just hitting with those knees. They don't look like they hurt, but they sting. They irritate. They piss you off.
I don't know. They look like they hurt to me.
Oh, no, that hurts.
Yeah. Trey's in a fight. He's showing heart and desire and determination. World Tag Team titles on the line. Here at Sacrifice on Impact Plus. Alexander, he's got Trey.
Oh, my goodness.
Just rolls over the young man, hooks the outside leg, and a kick out. There is still something left in Trey.
Well, you know, Trey's been working out lately. He's been in the gym over the last 6 months. He's put on a little size. That's allowing him to take a little more punishment, that exercise and durability.
What's going through Wentz's mind on the outside? Is he just purely frustrated?
Yes, he's frustrated right now. He wants to get in there. He's chomping at the bit to get in there and help his partner. It's sickening to watch your partner just get beat up and beat up and beat up and know you're only 8-10 feet away and you can't help.
And there's nothing that you can do. Because if you do get involved, it draws the referee in, and then the North can do 2-on-1 offense to Wentz, and to Trey, you literally just have to watch.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they want. They want Wentz to come into the ring to get pushed back by the referee, to give them that opportunity for 2-on-1 behind the referee's back. I mean, it takes great discipline for Wentz not to jump in the ring.
Ethan Page is posing. Ethan Page trying to put the finishing touches on Trey. There's a, sort of tagged Page's elbow and smacked Trey in the head and said, here, I'll take him.
And it's the handoff delay suplex.
We've already seen one from Alexander earlier. Trey somehow gets free. Watch for the combination.
Scorpion kick.
Got him.
Is this the opportunity he's been looking for?
Gotta make the tag.
It's now or never
To stay alive. With the titles on the line.
And Wentz is running. He's pacing. Look at Wentz. He can't contain himself.
Can Trey tag Wentz?
Wentz wants in there so badly.
Here comes Page. And here comes Wentz. Tag was made. And Wentz has been ignited.
All that pent-up anger for standing on the apron for that long. He's ready to unleash it now.
Wentz was knocked off the apron quite a few times. Rolls through with the snapmare. Watch the boot.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ethan Page on the outside. He's not safe out there. He rolls in as Wentz rolls out. And Wentz catches Page with a cutter. Codebreaker.
Cover.
New tag team champions here tonight and a kick out at 2. That was close.
That was very close. That was a heartbeat away from new World Tag Team Champions.
And the Rascals are still in it. The Rascals are showing signs of life late in this match. Into the championship minutes.
And Trey's back in there. He's still not on his feet, but he's fighting.
This is when it matters most for the Rascals. With the tag team titles on the line. Wentz and Trey going to work.
Here's this combo offense.
So explosive. Trey, cover. Shoulders down. Alexander's right there to make the save.
The Rascals are giving every effort to win these tag team titles tonight.
Josh Alexander makes the save, keeps the North alive. But for how long? Can the Rascals pull off this match? Pull off this victory?
Here's more combo offense.
Oh! Wentz into Trey. The North. 2-on-1 attack. Page with the cover. And Wentz finds a little bit of wiggle room to kick out at 2.
How did he kick out of that?
No idea. That should have been it.
That should have been, he mustered the last bit of energy in his body to kick out of that.
Somehow, some way, Wentz kicks out at 2.
I mean, you can look at Ethan's face. He can't believe it.
That's one of the signature moves of the North. They have used it in the past to pick up victories. And this could be the beginning of the end for the Rascals. Nope.
Oh,
They stay alive. Wentz with a German.
snap German suplex.
Ethan Page catches and turns literally Wentz inside out.
I can barely follow the action.
Trey's on the apron. Ethan Page goes for a ride. Oh! What a shot from Josh Alexander. Oh! That will shorten the career of Trey.
Trey has got to be hurt. That's the hardest part of the ring right there, the apron.
Here comes Wentz. Alexander spins him. Wentz. Waist lock. That's it! That's it! Cover! Destroyer! New champions in a kick out!
No!
How did he kick out at 2?
I can't believe the action we're watching right now.
We were that close. 1 second away from witnessing new tag team champions. And Zach has just realized he's on his own.
He's on his own because Trey is hurt right now.
Wentz is on his own. And Wentz quickly thinking of more offense.
He's thinking, I got to end this now. I got to go high impact. I got to go to the top rope.
Can Wentz put away Josh Alexander and bring the tag? Oh, Alexander gets the knees up. And Alexander's going to make a tag to Ethan Page.
To a somewhat fresh Ethan Page right now. Oh, my goodness.
Wentz, he looks spent as he got the boot up.
I mean, he's barely getting those boots off the mat.
This is where the North will pounce and take advantage.
And we've seen this combo before.
Wentz counters. How did he counter?
I don't know.
Trey's back up. Wentz makes the tag. Trey digging deep. Perched on the top rope, and Trey tries to take down the North. Here we go. Oh!
Crucifix bomb.
The North will live. No, kick out. He kicked out.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
How in the world did he kick out?
I'm thinking the North are thinking the exact same thing. How in the world did Trey just kick out?
They keep hanging around and may find themselves holding tag team gold. The North again looking for another signature move. They pushed Trey into his own corner. That allowed for the tag. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Oh, double step to the back of the head.
Wentz is legal. Wentz is legal.
Wentz up top.
Looking for the swanton for the second time.
There it is.
Go for the cover.
Get on top.
Hit him. Page.
Oh. Page smartly rolls to the apron. He can't get pinned there.
Oh, referee Brandon Toll goes down. He was inadvertently hit by the legs of Wentz. Ref is down for the moment, but we'll keep our attention on what's happening in the ring. Chicken Endo's kick.
Oh.
Trey, 619 to Josh Alexander.
That's it.
Here we go.
That's it.
The Rascals are what the is that Rohit? Rohit Raju? What is he doing out here?
Rohit, what are you doing out here?
Rohit, who was victorious earlier tonight, he's got issues with the Rascals. The Daisy Hit Squad and the Rascals have been going at it on Impact, and Rohit may have just cost the Rascals the World Tag Team titles.
Not this way, not this way.
Sacrifice.
Here are your winners, and still Impact World Tag Team Champions, the North.
Ethan Page and Josh Alexander owe Rohit a steak dinner after what just went down here tonight.
Josh, what a grueling contest, and what a way for Rohit to ruin an incredible tag team match. That son of a
Man, just completely ruined. Thanks to Rohit Raju, and we don't know what the outcome would have been. We don't know if the Rascals would have become tag team champions or not. But at the end of the night, at the end of this match, the North retain their tag team titles. What's going to happen tonight, folks, in our main event? It's champion versus champion.
Jim Jacobs backstage live on Impact Plus. Here's the X-Division champion. He's awesome. Ace, tonight you go one-on-one with the Impact World Champion Tessa Blanchard. It's champion versus champion. If you were to win, you'd be next in line for the world.
That not all men are created equal, right? That's what he's saying, Liz? Yeah, that's not the situation here, is it? No. We're talking about me and Tessa Blanchard. Now, normally, two wrestlers, strike, well, match this, as you said. And the reason that I'm X Division champion in the first place is because at Bound for Glory, Tessa Blanchard didn't have what it takes to beat me. And every time since then, she's continued to fail. So she's got a 25% chance at best. Take into account the fact that all of those other matches did involve. So this is Tessa's chances drastic go down. So put her 10% up against my 80%, and you're 100% looking at the man that's going to beat the Impact World Champion. Impact World Champion. And that's the disaster for Tessa to sacrifice tonight. On the right side, though, got a solution to those daddy issues we talked about before. I'll be Tessa's daddy.
What a scumbag.
Introducing first to the ring, she is the girl on fire, Kiera Hogan.
So not only did we get a little bit of Steiner math from Ace Austin, I'm not even going to say what he said about Tessa Blanchard.
I'm just going to leave that alone. This man has issues. He's just a scum.
I mean, it may be mind games, but I believe it's going over the line and going too far. Kiera Hogan, the girl on fire from Atlanta, Georgia. She is thrilled that Impact Wrestling is headed to Atlanta for the A-Town Beatdown.
And her opponent, he puts the Ray in Ray, Ray Lynn.
Ray Lynn from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A OVW mainstay over the last number of weeks. We saw her last night on the Twitch Outbreak show on the pre-show. And we'll see what Ray Lynn brings to the table here. She's been competing for a couple of years. We've seen her as a part of the Rise promotion in Chicago.
Yeah, she's an up-and-comer. We got a good showing from her last night. We got a kind of a feel what kind of athlete she is. I'm looking forward to this matchup.
What is Ray Lynn going to have to do if she's done her homework against someone like Kiera Hogan?
Handle the attitude of one Kiera Hogan.
Easier said than done.
Easier said. That girl's got more attitude than everyone that's built in the Davis Arena combined.
Kiera showed off this new haircut last night on Twitch at Outbreak.
I like it. She's just showing herself out, you know?
Talked to her earlier today about Impact heading to Atlanta, her hometown.
She's really excited about that. It's nice to play that home game.
Yeah, cannot wait for the A-Town Beatdown, March 6th and 7th.
Uh-oh.
You know, you said that nobody can match the attitude of Kiera. Ray Lynn is doing a decent job thus far.
She's standing toe-to-toe with her. I'm impressed so far. She's not intimidated, and she's showing that feistiness right back at her. Oh, and a little attitude for herself, too.
Mentioned Ray Lynn, been competing for 6 years now. She's very comfortable inside the Davis Arena. I mean, how much of the environment comes into play when you're competing at a level like this?
Well, it helps out because, like I said, you're playing that home game. You're here. You woke up in your own bed this morning. You didn't have to travel. And it helps out. You're comfortable. You're around these fans you know, and they're solidly behind you. So that helps out and it plays in your favor.
We heard from Ace Austin moments ago, talking about the main event tonight, Ace versus Tessa Blanchard, champion versus champion.
I was doing the math with him along, and I lost track. So if there's anybody out there in the Twitterverse who can help me with that, please. Josh is monitoring his feed right now. Help me out with that math.
It's called Steiner math, and I don't think it's supposed to make any sense.
Don't tell him that.
Never. He can do whatever he wants with those numbers. Kiera Hogan says, try it again. And now both Kiera Hogan and Ray Lynn off the ropes, and they meet with a couple of shoulder tackles. Kiera says, you want to try it again? Here we go. Let's see what happens here. And they both tried to outmaneuver each other with a drop kick.
Right, a stalemate.
Smile on the face of Ray Lynn, and I think we're going to get a flex off here. Pose down.
Uh-oh. We're getting a little bit of a dance off.
I don't know what's happening. Oh, and Kiera. Well, she let Ray Lynn get a little too comfortable, I think. And now Kiera with a clothesline in the corner. Ray Lynn, and she got caught in the face there by Kiera Hogan.
And now Kiera's starting to exert that force of being a veteran and letting that attitude show right now.
Kiera Hogan was a part of the four-way match last night on Twitch at Outbreak. We saw Megan Bain from OVW here as a snapmare being used by Ray Lynn.
Oh, and that's just insult. Insult to injury. That's not meant to hurt you. That's meant to get inside your head.
And Ray Lynn trying to take advantage, swinging wildly with a boot.
Oh!
Kiera Hogan.
That's a hip check from a girl on fire.
Oh!
And that's a drop kick.
Here comes a cover. Hooks both legs and a kick out. Kiera Hogan versus Ray Lynn live on Sacrifice. We thank you for joining us around the world on Impact Plus. We had some people in our pre-show on Twitch telling us that they're staying up late watching around the world.
We had some friends in the UK let us know they were hanging out with us, and we appreciate that.
Ray Lynn trying to get back to her feet. Kiera Hogan looking to take advantage. If you want to interact with D'Lo and I on social media, hashtag Sacrifice on Twitter.
And see, this is part of the new game of Kiera Hogan, that viciousness, that extra level of just, you know, I'm gonna punish you, I'm gonna abuse you, and then I'm gonna beat you. Oh my goodness.
Kiera Hogan has Ray Lynn in the corner. Oh, running clothesline. Oh, another big-time shot there by Kiera Hogan. She is sending a message not only to Ray Lynn, but perhaps to all the other knockouts in the locker room.
I think she's definitely sending a message. She's sending it soundly.
Cover and a kick out.
She's sending it right to Jordan Grace, letting her know, hey, I'm also looking at that Impact Knockouts Championship.
And not to be trifled with. Kiera Hogan slowing down Ray Lynn here. We talked to Ray Lynn earlier today. She said she wanted to keep the pace just a little bit faster, and Kiera Hogan has slowed it down to a grinding halt.
And see, here's where Kiera is using, once again, that veteran skill to add that extra weight to Ray Lynn. So she has to work around and carry both their body weights.
Ray Lynn off the ropes here, running drop kick.
I don't think that all connected, though.
Let's see if she looks for another drop kick here. A little misdirection, and Kiera is able to counter. Kiera Hogan checks her elbow, now goes for a cover, and perhaps took a little bit more time than she should have going for the cover.
Yeah, just go right for the cover. Check the elbow after the match is over.
Kiera still talking trash. Is this where Kiera's confidence starts to shine through?
Yeah, this is where the attitude shows right now because,
Kiera connected Ray Lynn. Oh, and there's a pair of boots.
And they both caught each other with the toe right on the chin.
It's been a very similar match between these two. They both have used shoulder tackles and drop kicks in there. A swinging roundhouse kick from each competitor. Both athletes down.
They seem like mirror images of each other.
Yeah. Referee at 6. As Kiera is up, as is Ray Lynn, and Ray Lynn catches her first. 3 quick strikes. There's a 4th.
That's some strong strikes there.
You're not kidding. Whoa! Leg sweep. Ray Lynn pulled off a great combination there. Now goes for the cover. Looking for an upset here and a kick out by Kiera Hogan.
Ray Lynn's showing something right now. She's got a little fire going.
Can she keep it going? Can she build this fire? Can she defeat Kiera Hogan? Ooh! Ray Lynn looking to go up top.
I think she's looking for the knockout punch right now.
Missile drop kick off the top. Rolls Kiera Hogan back in, shoulders down, and a kick out.
Ray Lynn wasn't able to get her whole body weight over Kiera. She had her folded in half, but she didn't have her body weight over allowing Kiera to kick out.
Or else she might be victorious right now had she pulled off that pin.
We would have had a huge upset and a notch for OVW right there.
Ray Lynn's got her back up. Kiera Hogan trying to fight free. Able to land on her feet.
Oh, what a strike.
Big forearm right to the jaw. These two seem to be evenly matched, D.
Yes, definitely. Like I said, mirror images of each other, and they're going at it. 50-50 wrestling. They're going at 1-2-1-2.
Here comes Ray Lynn, and Kiera Hogan goes low.
And Kiera's getting the momentum up.
All the way around the ring!
Oh, my goodness!
What a boot! Kiera pulls Ray Lynn back inside, hooks the leg, and a kick out. That was close.
And right there, Kiera can't even believe that Ray Lynn was able to kick out of that. But right now, Kiera's composing herself. She's going to try to get back into her game plan.
Kiera Hogan says, that's it. I'm going to put her away right now. Ray Lynn fighting free. Oh! Spinning kick. Kiera down. Cover. Hooks the outside leg and a kick out.
My goodness. These young ladies are just beating the hell out of each other.
That spinning kick not a knocked Kiera out while she was still standing. Out on her feet.
Yeah, you can see Kiera's legs are a little quivery right now. I don't know if she's all there right now.
Knees buckled. But now it's Ray Lynn looking for a fisherman suplex and a kick out by Kiera Hogan.
See, Ray wasn't able to crash those hands together and interlock those fingers. That's why I was able for Kiera to kick out there.
So if she was able to do that, you think she would pick up the victory?
I think they would have given her that little extra lock in there to hold the leg from and not let her explode out the kick out.
It's interesting because it's the second pin in this match that you've pointed out that if she executed it perhaps a little bit differently, she would have picked up the win.
And I get a feeling that she's right there on the cusp of winning. She's just not doing the little things to help her.
Oh! These two are laying it in.
Both of them are wobbly kneed. Wow.
Ray Lynn saying, what do you got next? Kiera Hogan sent for the ride, ducks the clothesline off the other side and catches her. And Kiera Hogan has her hands locked.
And that's it.
Here is your winner, Kiera Hogan.
Kiera Hogan picks picks up the victory. You get the feeling that when Ray Lynn watches this one back, much like D'Lo was talking about, perhaps 2 times, 2 pins, that maybe if she holds on, she picks up the victory. But nonetheless, Kiera Hogan has secured the win, sending a message to all of the knockouts in Impact Wrestling. Maybe she'll be challenging for the Knockouts Championship when we get to New York City on April 19th.
I'll have your back, you have mine. We'll come together. It's going to work perfectly.
You do realize I beat you last week on Impact, and then I had to put some things on you last night at Outbreak.
I know. It's tough love between brothers, man. Brothers, we got to go at it tooth and nail, but we're stronger for it. And I'll tell you what, I brought you a gift, the best of Johnny Swinger. There's some classics on here. There's some maneuvers you can add to your repertoire, things people haven't seen in years. Great for you.
Actually, I was looking for this online, and just show my gratitude. I got a lot of YouTube. What? Best of William Mack. I got VHS right there. I recorded something nice for you, but you know what? I got a match. I'll catch you later on.
I'm going to check this out. Wait a minute. Hey, Matt, this is the Johnny Swinger. Whatever. These one, they're on sale.
VHS?
I haven't seen that. I don't know how long.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in tonight at 282 pounds, Jay Bradley.
Saw Jay Bradley last night on Twitch at Outbreak. He went one-on-one with Moose. Jay Bradley is, he's not really everybody's favorite guy, but you can't really just give a reason for why you don't like Jay Bradley.
You don't know why you don't like him. You just know deep down in your heart, you just can't stand the guy.
Jay Bradley was impressive last night. Will he be as impressive here tonight, live on Impact Plus?
And his opponent, weighing in at 275 pounds, Chocolate Thunder, Willie Mack.
Now here is somebody that is everybody's favorite, Chocolate Thunder Willie Mack, here live on Impact Plus in Louisville. Willie having a good time as he walks around and introduces himself to the sold-out fans here at the Davis Arena.
No matter what arena we're in, no matter where we are, Willie Mack always gets a great reception from the fans.
Willie loves to have a good time. And he will have his hands full with Jay Bradley. And Jay Bradley, well, there's a reason why we might not like Jay Bradley.
Jay Bradley saw Willie was having a good time, and Jay wanted nothing to do with it, so he just took it away from the people.
Bradley telling the referee, ring the bell. Let's start this match. Referee saying not till Willie's back up on his feet and ready to go, then the match will become legal. And Willie, now here we go.
That's good refereeing right there. He's not going to let, Jay Bradley take advantage of that.
And bam! Willie Mack hard into the buckle big boots by Jay Bradley. And wow!
What a right hand. Jay Bradley's been impressing me the last 24 hours. What he did last night at Outbreak and just the start of this match here at Sacrifice.
Did you get a chance to talk to Jay Bradley at all?
I did, and he talked for hours about himself.
Jay Bradley stomping on Willie Mack to make his way to the second. Oh, comes up empty with the elbow. Here comes Willie. Big time spinning heel kick.
every time I say this, I said it last night, I'll say it again. Every time you look at Willie, he does things athletically you don't think a man of his size should be able to do.
I cannot believe that Johnny Swinger gave Willie Mack a VHS tape.
Yeah, what is he going to play that on?
No clue.
Can you even get one of those anymore?
A VCR?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Bradley came up empty.
Willie's going to fly.
Willie Mack takes down Jay Bradley.
Willie Mack reminds me of a 747 plane. You look at it, you go, that thing can't get off the ground. But yet we fly on him every day.
The man from South Central, Los Angeles, California. Everybody's throwing rights here in the hometown of Muhammad Ali. Oh!
What a...
Jay Bradley, the best and furthest place at this point in time was to get back inside the ring against big Willie Mack. Willie, he will oblige what the fans here in Louisville want to see. Here comes Jay Bradley with a running boot. Bradley sporting the boots with the fur.
It's always a unique look. Shades of Bruiser Brody. Look, I'm not going to tell him he shouldn't wear them.
I was kind of hoping that you would.
No.
Look at this gut wrench from Jay Bradley.
How much strength did it take to just turn Willie upside down, toss him like that?
There's the cover. And Willie kicks out at 2. I mean, there's no forward momentum. You're literally picking the man up off the ground. And
it is straight dead weight lift.
Yeah.
You know, I just got an inkling there. I think Jay Bradley is a little upset because people are cheering for Willie Mack in a house that Jay Bradley wrestles in all the time.
Yeah, Jay Bradley, another mainstay of OVW, and spins out here, and Jay Bradley off the ropes, and a
double axe handed to the back of the head.
That's old school. Here's a cover by Jay Bradley, high and tight on the shoulders of Willie Mack, who kicks out at 2.
And I'll tell you, don't be fooled. Willie Mack is as tough as they come. He's tough as nails.
Yeah.
It's going to take a guy on his best day with his best stuff to beat Willie Mack.
Does Jay Bradley have that here tonight? Can he pull off the victory? I would call it an upset to be able to defeat Willie Mack in a singles match. Right?
I would too. I would definitely categorize it as an upset.
Clubbing blows from Jay Bradley.
And see why those are so effective is Jay has put him on the ring apron, and those clubbing forearms, Willie has nowhere to go. So that all that force, all that pressure just goes right into the chest of Willie Mack.
So Willie's still down. Willie was in control just a few minutes ago, but it's been all Jay Bradley ever since.
Come on, Willie! Come on, Willie! And Jay Bradley is just mean. You can just look at him, he's just mean.
Like a bully, right?
Yes.
Oh!
Right on the butt of the chin right there. I mean, just clean shot. Willie can't even defend himself right now.
Snap here by Jay Bradley.
I mean, I think this referee needs to check and see if Willie is able to defend himself. If not, he needs to stop this match.
Bradley from Chicago, Illinois.
Great city.
And Willie is just locked up right now, isn't he?
He's pinned in there right now. You see the torque. And look at that. There's blood inside Willie's mouth. Look at the torque Jay Bradley's got on Willie's neck.
Look at determination in the eyes of Willie Mack as he's trying to get back to his feet here. Trying to create some separation, get away from Jay Bradley. Bradley quickly picks Willie up. Willie fights free. Jay Bradley. Goozle him. Oh! Willie Mack! Getting things going here in Louisville.
That's his classic Willie Mack right here.
Keep your eyes on Willie. He's not done yet. Cover. And Jay Bradley barely kicks out at 2. Oh, stunner by Willie Mack.
This could be the beginning of the end.
It's usually the setup for the 6-star. Frog splash, and Jay Bradley back to his feet. There's another stunner. And now he's down. Willie operating quickly. Here comes Willie Mack. 6-star frog splash.
Count him, count him.
Here is your winner, Willie Mack.
Attack of the Mack in Louisville. Willie Mack picks up the win. Defeats a game, Jay Bradley. But take a good look, folks, at Willie Mack. Is there championship gold in Willie's future? Only time will tell. But a huge upside and a big victory here in Sacrifice on Impact Plus. Streaming live around the world. And you know Willie's going to find a party here tonight. There's going to be some celebrating for Big Willie Mack.
Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. That's all pro wrestlers ever talk about is sacrifice. Larry D. Sacrifices? You want to talk about sacrifices? You guys were put on a pedestal. Scott D'Amore walks out, hands you a contract. You guys are in the ring, dropping on your knees, crying, I got a contract, my dreams come true. Guess what, boys? Your dreams just became a nightmare. You thought you were going to come in and trample us? We're the measuring sticks. We're not stepping stones. We are not stepping stones. That's right. Dogger, dogger, dogger. Are you ready to do this song and dance one more time? Are you ready to have us? Oh! Oh! You know that? It's about winning. You know that? It's about family. I know. It's not about proving that with or without Sammy. We are for Ohio. By Ohio. We're taking over everything. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
How can you not get chills when you hear from OVE? And coming up next here at Sacrifice, Madman Fulton and Dave Crist take on the two heavy hitters, Larry D and AC Romero. Can they pull off a victory here tonight?
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Jake Crist, at a total combined weight of 497 pounds, Madman Fulton, Dave Crist, OVE.
Madman Fulton, Jake Crist, Dave Crist, OVE. This is not OVE country. They've had issues with fans here in this arena, in the Davis Arena in Louisville, Kentucky. Madman Fulton, just look at this psycho.
I'm sorry, I'm sitting here mesmerized by Madman Fulton. I am scared of that man. My goodness.
He is a beast.
And their opponents, introducing first, weighing in tonight at 330 pounds, Larry D.
Get a load of Larry D, folks, from right here in Kentucky. He's got the best hand in the house.
He's got a right hand. He's not afraid to throw it.
As Larry D awaits the arrival of his massive tag team partner.
And his tag team partner, weighing in tonight at 400 pounds, AC Romero.
You thought Larry D was big. What'd you call these two last night?
Triple XL. AC Romero, the biggest man on the Impact roster, but he moves around like an X Division star. Feast your eyes on the things that AC Romero can do.
AC Romero and Larry D. And Dave Crist, he's not looking too like he wants to get in the ring all that much.
So, things are different when your opponent's standing in the ring looking at you.
Dave might have wanted the night off instead of having to deal with Larry D and AC Romero, but they are OVE and they'll always have a plan.
You know, like him or love him, hate him or not, OVE's not going to back down no matter who's in the ring against them. They may take a butt kicking, but they're going to keep on trying.
You know, if I'm referee Mike Posey, I may just kick Jake Crist out of ringside area right now.
Yeah, you know, you might want to take a preemptive strike right now and just get him out of here.
Posey is having words here with Dave Crist. Dave's got something. Dave's got brass knuckles in his pocket.
What the hell is that?
So Dave Crist caught red-handed with brass knuckles in his pocket.
The brass knuckles just been put on our table here, and Mike, I can't believe you stuck those in. Or at least attempted to.
And now Fulton being warmed up, so to speak, by Dave Crist, who had a pair of brass knuckles in his pocket.
How do you think he was going to get away with that?
I don't know. Did they check in the other pockets? Here comes Fulton. Collar and elbow tie-up with Larry D.
And Larry D don't care. He's going to stand toe-to-toe with Madman Fulton.
Remember the nights that Larry D and AC Romero were offered contracts here in Impact Wrestling?
Very emotional nights for both men.
For AC Romero, it happened in Chicago. The night before, Bound for Glory. Executive Vice President Scott D'Amore got in the ring and offered up a contract. Then Larry D got his contract offered to him in Dayton, Ohio, in front of his wife.
In front of his wife. His wife got in the ring crying. They were so happy they got offered an Impact Wrestling contract.
And Larry D with a clothesline to Madman Fulton. Fulton lands on his feet outside the ring, but Larry D holds the ring. Here comes Dave Crist. Larry needs to turn around. That's a mistake. Well,
I don't think that bothered him.
I wonder if they're the size of Larry D.
You know, I'm thinking it's a mistake to hit Larry like that, you know?
Yeah.
And Larry just eyeballing Dave Crist. Just eyeballing him.
Dave Crist got caught there. Both fists caught.
Oh! Wow! That just rocked Dave Crist. And a drop kick, a 330-pound running drop kick in the corner.
That was impressive. And now AC Romero for the first time in this match.
And now let's bring in the heater.
Larry D and AC Romero gave it everything they had last night on Twitch against the
Yeah. I don't even know what to call that. Like, I'm just going to say yeah.
Wow.
I mean, that was just 400 pounds coming down on Dave Crist's chest.
Get a spatula.
And assisted by Larry D pushing down.
AC now goes for the cover and a kick out. I'm not sure why he went for the cover there. Why not go for it after?
Yeah, I'm not sure why he took that extra, you know, it felt like 30 seconds. He waited too long to go for the cover.
Took a lap around the ring, and now Jake Crist is, that's why I said referee Mike Posey should kick Jake Crist out of the ringside area before this match even started.
Like he's just distracting the ref right now.
AC Romero off the ropes, and there's Madman Fulton. AC goes into the feet, the boots of Dave Crist.
And now here comes Madman.
The Mad Titan can go to work. Madman Fulton off the ropes. Oh!
Madman Fulton's like a locomotive, out of control, rolling down the tracks at 300 miles an hour.
That you absolutely cannot stop. Reversal by AC Romero. Oh! Wow! Two big shots from AC. stomping away. How powerful is Madman Fulton?
Just a man beast. Like I told you, I'm sitting 20 feet away from him, and I'm intimidated. I couldn't imagine being in the ring, looking him eye to chest.
Yeah, he is a enormous individual. And AC Romero opened up for Dave Christ.
And now in comes Dave to just pick the bones.
Oh! You saw Jake Christ get involved. He really turned this match around. He's got to worry about his match later tonight with Daga. Johnny Swinger versus Joey Ryan 2. Knockouts titles on the line. Moose versus Rhino. And then our main event, champion versus champion.
That's really good strategy, good strong strategy by Dave there. He's going right after the knee of AC. If AC can't get to a vertical base and stand up, AC's not effective.
What do you think is the best strategist in OVE?
You know, Sami Callihan. Like him or love him, he's a mental genius when it comes to tactics in the ring.
Fulton. He's got AC in the corner.
Cat like maneuvers. Look at that.
Talk about somebody his size, and now he goes for the cover, hooks the massive leg of AC Romero, and AC kicks out. Fulton. He's got a short attention span, doesn't he? You never know what he's thinking, where he's going.
I know one thing he's always thinking: kill, kill, kill.
AC trying to get back to his drop toe hold by Dave. Fulton keeps him up for Dave Christ to deliver a kick. Now Dave with the cover. He's got AC down and he kicks out at 2.
AC is so big, Dave couldn't make a lateral cover.
Yeah. I mean, how do you pin someone the size of AC Romero?
I don't know.
Easier to pin 100. I mean, really, think about it. It's impossible to get the man down on his shoulders.
That's a tremendous visual. You know that?
Dave and Madman Fulton. AC Romero again sent for the ride. AC looks spent.
Oh! Luckily for AC, he's close to his corner.
Oh! What an interception by Madman Fulton.
I mean, that tackle just stopped AC dead in his tracks.
Thanks for coming.
But this crowd here is trying to give AC the motivation he needs.
Fans chanting for AC Romero. You've got your troglodytes chanting for OVE. Oh!
AC is trying to the end. He's trying to get out.
Can AC make a tag to Larry D?
And Larry's just ready to get in there. He's ready to get that tag.
AC is fighting his way to the corner. Fulton.
Oh, they're just exchanging clotheslines here.
And the line for AC to get to Larry just got a little bit longer. Now fighting back. Here comes Fulton. How'd you like to spend your Saturday night doing this?
No, I'll pass. Now just double clothesline each other. Look at this.
Neither man backing down. Oh! It looked like Fulton tried to turn away from that and got caught.
You see, he was trying to defend himself and got caught in the back of the head, and it folded Fulton right in half.
Fulton is very close to Dave Christ if he wants to make a tag. AC's got a long way to go.
But AC is rolling. He's rolling to his corner.
Can AC make the tag? Dave Christ is legal. AC's got one. Here we go. Here comes Larry D. Shoulder tackle. Will Larry D look for the knockout? His signature punch.
A running European uppercut in the corner. Larry D is on fire. You can feel he's setting him up for that best right hand in the house.
Larry's got Dave up. Ooh. Here comes Madman Fulton. To hell with the rules. Crossbody. Larry D. Bam. Surprised Larry didn't go for the cover.
But he's going for the finish now. He's going to put him away.
Powerbomb. Sits out. Shoulders down. And a kick out.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Larry looking for the knockout. Larry D looking for the knockout punch. Dave blocks. Jawbreaker. AC tagged in, as is Madman Fulton. Fulton ducks the line. Ooh, what a shoulder tackle. Running boot. Oh, wow. Madman Fulton was busy screaming, and he got flattened. AC Romero with an elbow. Cover. Shoulders down.
That's it.
And an ear fall. That was close. Dave Chris just pulled Larry D off the apron in front of us. So AC, if he was going to look to make a tag to Larry, he's got nobody there.
AC's all on his own right now. I do not envy the task AC has in front of him right now. He's by himself.
Yeah. But he's in there with Madman Fulton. Dave Chris is down on the apron, and well, Fulton sent for the ride. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. No, just no. No, I'm calling no. Please, no.
Is AC going to fly?
Uh-oh.
AC Romero, and Madman Fulton shuts him down. Second time, and this time they got him. What a dive.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
And the Davis Arena just came unglued, watching a 400-pound man fly like a gazelle.
AC Romero, can he get back inside the ring with Madman Fulton? Fulton's back inside. Here comes AC.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. What?
Don't know how graceful this will be. Is he gonna? Call for a moonsault?
He's up. This is impossible.
Right in front of Dave Chris.
The ring is gonna break.
Oh, Dave Chris holding on to the leg, the ankle of AC Romero.
Dave Chris in the right place, the right time.
You see Mike Posey, the referee, getting involved, telling him to get out of here.
Oh,
and that allows Fulton to get back to his feet.
And AC is in a bad spot right now. Whoa,
oh boy. Can Fulton do this?
Oh my, what the, oh my.
He's got him. Fulton has the massive AC Romero on his shoulders. Larry D just made the tag. Larry D is legal. Fulton doesn't know it. Right hand. Fulton falls into his corner. That allows Dave Chris to get involved. Larry misses with that right hand. Dave Chris, cover. Puts the outside leg, and OVE was going to steal one.
What a match.
Dave Chris is barking at the referee. Dave Chris felt that the referee's count was a little slow. Here comes AC.
Dave needs to worry about his opponent, not the referee.
And Dave Chris puts on the brakes in the corner. Dave was looking for, oh! Right hand! Bounce! Larry D with the cover.
Upset!
Dave Chris don't know what hit him.
There it is!
Here are your winners, Larry D and AC Romero.
AC Romero and Larry D put on one hell of a showing tonight.
What a win for this new upstart tag team, Triple XL.
Larry D delivered with a couple, and there's Jake Christ. There's the hyena. Jake Christ physically getting involved.
Yeah, this is just uncalled for.
Jake Christ and now Madman Fulton.
Right now, OVE is the sore loser.
Daga! Daga, who's Jake's opponent tonight, has hit the ring. Looks like Daga's ready to compete. Larry D, AC Romero, and Daga bringing the fight to OVE.
I can't even follow the action.
Well, Larry D and AC Romero defeated OVE, and they're going to fight perhaps the 4th Street here in Louisville, and this match is on.
We're starting the match right now.
Daga versus Jake Christ. No hiccup in the action. These two were involved in the main event last night on Twitch at Outbreak.
No love lost between these two, and I guess they couldn't wait to go to the back and wait. They're just going to do it right now.
We saw Daga team with Tessa Blanchard, and they were able to pick up a victory against Jake Christ and Ace Austin. So not an impromptu match. We knew about this one.
Just didn't know it was going to start right now.
Impromptu start, perhaps. And Daga's waiting on Jake Christ. Jake Christ is trying to make the referee allow Daga to let him back inside the ring. Daga. Here we go. Watch out for Jake Christ. He's so quick. Daga knew it was coming and kept his head away. Well scouted. Crucifix.
Wow.
Cover. Shoulders down and a kick out. Ooh. 3 quick kick attempts by Daga, hit with 2.
Oh!
Connects with the 4th. Daga off the ropes.
A crossbody, double crossbody to the floor!
Both men down. Would you say these two are pretty evenly matched?
I would definitely say these two evenly matched. And they know each other very, very well.
They both love to throw kicks, take risks like this.
And Daga's fired up.
A very excited Daga here tonight. The protege of Conan, the young man from AAA in Mexico, and Jake Christ. Nope, Daga caught the boot. And Daga! Quick offense. Not letting Jake Christ get anything going.
Wow! Wow, just a front flip senton off the apron. And Daga's on fire.
How impressive was that?
Very impressive.
Not a lot of wasted movement in anything Daga does.
No, Daga's right to the point. He does not waste motion. And everything he does has a purpose.
You know, we used to say the same thing about the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
Moves in a very similar fashion.
Daga up top. Jake Christ connects.
That's a straight super kick.
Cover here by Jake, shoulders down, and a kick out by Daga. Jake Christ sporting the new Spider-Man tattoo on his arm.
Yeah, he loves the Spider-Man character.
You got any superhero tattoos?
No, I was never able to get superhero tattoos. I've just got my daughter's tattooed on my leg. That's about it.
That's nice. Jake Christ firmly in control of Daga. Daga went high risk back inside the ring, and Jake caught him with a super kick.
And you can see that Jake has slowed the action down to his pace. And now he's ground this match to a halt. And now he's just going to ground and pound on Daga.
Yeah, similar as they are, Jakey strikes quickly, but to your point, he does like to keep it a little bit of a slower pace than perhaps Daga would like.
Yeah, Daga wants to be up-tempo, and Jake, he wants to be slow, methodical, and just grind on you.
Jake, is this a pinning opportunity or a submission hold?
Submission there. Look at that joint manipulation.
Jake Crist targeting the arm of Daga. Do you like that strategy? Would you go after the arm or would you go after the legs of Daga?
You know, I'm just going to go after whatever body part I can get a hold of. And I think that's what Jake has got going on there. He just wants, he's attacking different parts just to throw Daga off his game plan.
Jake Crist has a handful of Daga's face. Get an earful from the referee. Mike Posey's had a busy night.
Yeah. He had no chance to rest in between matches, just kept going and rolling. Is he biting him?
I'm not sure what Jake was doing in the corner there, and that's probably the play that he was looking to run. He had Daga in the corner, continuing to go after the arm. And the shoulder. Oh!
You can see Jake has grown a lot of confidence lately. You know, that run with the X Division Championship helped him out tremendously, letting him know he can compete on an individual level with anybody on the roster.
Jake Crist, he's got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder, too. I don't think he feels that he gets the accolades and the high praise that he feels he so richly deserves.
Well, you know, he's had to walk in the shadow of the draw of Sami Callihan for a long time. I think he's trying to branch out on his own now and spread his wings.
You think it's the time for Jake Crist to do that?
44 times ago he could spread his wings. So I think, yeah, this is the time that he can go out there and become his own man.
I'm sorry, 44 times ago?
44 times ago he's been trying.
Okay. Big chop coming. Daga!
Whoa!
Oh! Oh, what a knee by Jake Crist. Cover hooks the outside leg, shoulders down, and a kick out. Got a feeling there's a great rivalry developing between these two.
Once again, we say it, I mean, the Impact roster is very evenly matched.
Yeah.
And on any given night, two superstars can go out there and put on a tremendous match. You never know who's going to win.
Yeah, you can't be surprised by any outcome of any of the matches that you see each and every week on Impact. That's what makes it so compelling. And you can see Jake Crist still staying in control of Daga. He's got wrist control while he has the man on the ground.
And there it is. This is just meant to wear Daga down. That's all it is. It's not meant to beat him. It's just to wear him down.
Daga in a world of pain here. Trying to figure out what to do next against the young man from Dayton, Ohio. I talked to Jake Crist earlier tonight. He said he can't wait to get home tonight. He's driving. They drive everywhere in his OVE.
It's giant Winnebago. They take everywhere.
Who's the wheelman?
You know, I'm scared. I hope it's not. I hope it's not Fulton.
I hope it's not any of them.
Talk about road rage.
Look at this here by Jake Crist. High bridge.
Look at that.
Has the arm. How does Daga escape a move like this?
I don't know. You just gotta weather the pain and hopefully let Jake relieve the pressure.
Or you tap out.
But Daga's not the kind of guy who's going to tap out. He's got too much to prove here in Impact Wrestling.
Sometimes maybe live to fight another day. The arm completely behind. Where's the pressure here? Is it on the elbow?
It's 3 points of pressure. It's the wrist, the elbow, and the shoulder.
Jake has been targeting the shoulder of Daga throughout this match, and Daga finally makes it to the bottom rope, and Jake Crist breaks. How much more can Daga take, and how much more can Jake Crist dish out? There, reversal.
And there's the quickness of Daga.
Nice Rana.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Not sure Daga caught all of that, but enough to slow down Jake Crist.
No, it seemed like a glancing blow at the knee.
Here we go. Trying to keep it going. Jake lands on his feet.
Oh, right shortcut to the eyes.
That's Jake Crist for you, folks. It's the kind of man he is, the kind of athlete he is. He'll take shortcuts. every night of the week. The Golden Draw, as he calls himself, former X Division champion Jake Crist, former tag team champion as well.
And right back using that manipulation on the arm.
You know, Daga would love to find himself in a future championship situation.
Oh, you know, he's chomping at the bit for a championship, opportunity. This is very dangerous here.
Oh! He may have separated his shoulder.
I don't even know what to call that.
Violent.
Violent is a good word. Let's just call that violent.
So much torque and velocity on how quickly Daga. Oh!
I mean, how sadistic are you to think of something like that?
Jake Crist has dialed up the perfect game plan here tonight. Daga breaks. How does Daga have anything left in the tank?
I don't know.
Look at this. Oh, caught him! Tornado DDT on the floor.
I heard Jake's head hit the floor.
Head bounced off the mats here at ringside. Back inside they go.
Oh, Daga's going for the shot. He's going for the knockout blow.
Daga up top. It didn't work out well last time. Frog splash. Clothesline.
And now Daga's rolling.
Momentum has completely changed sides here. Jake Crist up. Shades of a sky high and a kick out. As I sit next to the master of the sky high.
Hey, Daga hit that pretty good.
But not good enough to put away.
Not good enough, but he still got, that's a lot of thud there. And as we say in football, the field has tipped to the other side. Momentum has changed.
Certainly has. Jake looking for a second kick. Daga catches. Oh!
Dragon screw leg whip.
Jake Crist. Gut wrench coming from Daga. Sit out. Powerbomb. And a kick out.
And you can see with each kick out, Jake Crist has less and less power. This is starting to wear him down. Daga's offense is starting to wear Jake down.
Who has more left? And what's it going to take to win this match? Match started in a melee after Daga came out and stopped Jake Crist from attacking Larry D and AC Romero with the other members of OVE.
Oh, wow, this is very dangerous. Just his ring positioning is dangerous.
Watch the footing of Jake Crist as he's looking for this power bomb on the buckle. Caught him with everything. Shoulders down, and Daga kicks out at 2. You know, D was almost too high on his shoulders there.
Yeah, he almost overextended him and allowed Daga to kick out easier. My goodness, these two have been going at it non-stop.
Yeah, great match.
This match. Wow.
Both men want the victory, though. Both men want the W.
And look at them. Both are spent. Both are on their knees, spent. Still throwing blow for blow.
Daga. Jake Crist. Oh!
Who is going to get the momentum here? Who's going to get that extra little? There it is.
Daga unloading on Jake Crist. Daga catches him. Look at that!
Oh, wow, what strength.
Unique suplex thrown there by Daga. German suplex now with the bridge, and Jake Crist pops free at 2.
My goodness.
You can see what these two have put into this match.
Now you can see Daga in his mind mentally going to the next thing he wants to try to do in this match.
Whoa.
Small package.
Jake Crist has him here, both legs locked up, and it was that close.
Daga hesitated just for that 1 second, and Jake was allowed to capitalize on it for that near fall.
Split second away was Jake Crist from picking up a victory. Daga Escapes the corner. Jake Crist puts him right back in.
That's a power slam in the corner. Like, oh my, that's the corner close to us, and I felt it.
We talked earlier about torque and velocity. You saw it on display again here. There's a lackadaisical cover by Jake Crist, and it allows Daga to kick out.
See, I think right there, a full lateral cover could have gotten the win, could have sealed the win right there.
I mean, is it a testament to Jake Crist thinking he had the match won, or how much he has left to just kind of fall back and see if he can get him?
I think it's a little combination of both.
Yeah.
I mean, I think both men right now, their gas tanks are on empty. They are just running on fumes right now, on cruise control, trying to figure out how to get the win over the other, how to get the victory.
It's amazing how much has to go through your mind as you're thinking about this while you're in the middle of a battle.
Yes. It's a chess game that happens in the wrestling match.
Jake Crist looking for a super cutter off the top. Daga firing away into the midsection. Daga now has Jake Crist up. Look at this!
Oh my God!
Death Valley driver, cover, and Daga that close.
What's it going to take?
How did Daga not secure the victory there? Now operating a little bit quicker. Double underhook. Jake puts on the brakes. Spinning. Roundhouse kick. Daga matches. Double clotheslines. Double headbutts.
They're both out on their feet.
Daga falls onto Jake Crist. Shoulders down. He may have him here. And Jake pops free at 2.
That was just position. They were both out on their feet, and Daga just happened to fall on top for the cover.
Could have gone either way. And the match continues. Daga signaling that he's going to go up top. Don't call your shot. Just go.
Daga can barely climb the ropes. Look how tired he is. Look how spent he is.
Now up to the second. Now up top finally. Daga looking for another high.
Oh, God.
Jake caught him with the cutter.
If he gets in the cover, that's it.
Jake Crist with the cover. And Daga somehow, someway stays alive.
This is unreal.
The cutter. Daga's now gone for 2 big moves off the top rope that have misfire.
You know, it's hard to do in the middle of a match, but my game plan would change. I would not go to the top anymore.
Perhaps feels he needs to defeat Jake Crist here tonight. Jake just driving his forearm across the eyes of Daga.
And see, those...
Your winner by pinfall, Daga!
An incredible back and forth affair between Daga and Jake Crist. Could have gone either way.
I'm exhausted. Just after just calling that match, I'm exhausted.
Big win for Daga. He's going to take his momentum to the A-Town beatdown in Atlanta.
Presents A-Town Beatdown. 2 days of Access TV tapings at the Coca-Cola Roxy. Tickets are on sale now. Go to ImpactWrestling.com for details.
Tonight, it's a rematch from Hard to Kill. 2 animals lock horns one more time. It's the Gore versus the Spear. Rhino versus Moose. And Moose, tonight you have a chance to put this rivalry to bed once and for all.
Rhino, for the past few weeks, you've been a pain in my ass. Almost that annoying insect. But in Mexico, you really pissed me off when you interrupted my massage. Now tonight in Louisville, Kentucky, sacrifice, unlike Mexico, there will be a happy ending because I'm going to kick your ass up and down that ring and put an end to this rivalry and more importantly, show the world why I'm the legend.
A highly motivated Moose ready for action tonight. But before we get there, folks, coming up next, Johnny Swinger, Joey Ryan, 2. Can Johnny Swinger even things up against Joey Ryan? We'll find out, folks. This is going to be a unique match here at Sacrifice.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in tonight at 215 pounds, Johnny Swinger.
He still has the VHS tape.
He must be still doing some research on himself, watching himself, getting ready to wrestle.
He's got the fanny pack on. He's got the bandanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like.
The Rock and Roll Express will be impressed with the number of bandanas.
You could smell the hot stuff that I thought was banned. He's a rebel.
And his opponent, weighing in tonight at 210 pounds, Joey Ryan.
Then you have this sleazeball.
Yeah.
Joey Ryan. You know where he keeps those lollipops, right?
Yes, I do, and I don't understand the whole lollipop thing, and I'm guaranteeing he's going to offer it to some lucky fan.
He's got the, they still sell those style jackets that he's wearing.
That's like the men's only jacket, isn't it?
Members only.
Members only,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. There's only one Joey Ryan, folks. You can see him on Impact Wrestling each and every week. Now he's going to offer this lollipop to I guess a lucky fan here at ringside. This is absolutely disgusting. Listen to this guy. Oh, this idiot.
You don't know where that thing has been.
It's been in Joey Ryan's mouth. Moron.
For those of you who are not familiar with Joey Ryan, he has a ritual. He likes to oil up before his matches. But he likes to do it in the ring.
Yeah, I don't understand this either. Why does he need so much of it?
I don't know.
I mean, is there really a strategy to this?
He wants to get his shine on. I just don't understand this part.
Neither does Swinger.
That's just too much oil.
This is just downright disgusting. Joey Ryan, folks. Oh, wonderful. From what I understand, Johnny Swinger has something he'd like to say.
All right, hold on there, Joseph. You and we've already had this match. And I gotta be honest with you, pal. You're not my cup of tea. In fact, I don't think you're any of these Mizark's cup of tea either.
Mizark?
I mean, look at you. Freddie Mercury and Animal Steel's love child. Are you kidding me? Look at me. Look at me. I'm a serious wrestler. I'm a tactician. I'm a master of thousands and thousands, maybe even thousands of holds. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I got a deal for you. What I have right here is the best of Johnny Swinger. First volume ever. Some of my greatest matches. There's some real diamonds on here. Oh yeah, there's one of me giving Ray Stevens an airplane spin for 23 minutes and 17 seconds. They were on their feet. You can learn something from watching this, so I'll tell you what I'll do. Since I'm a giving man, I'm a good guy, okay? I'm going to give you an opportunity here
to have this for your own personal collection instead of me lowering myself, going way below my caliber of having another match with you. I will give you this Best of Johnny Swinger, free and clear. You just go ahead and lay down flat on your back, and I'll just pin you. I'll just cover you, pin you. 1, 2, 3. We'll get our paydays, head down the road to the next town.
So an offer from Johnny Swinger to Joey Ryan. Lay down. I'll pin you.
Yep.
I'll go to the next town, and you can have this Johnny Swinger DVD best.
No, not DVD.
Sorry, right? VHS.
VHS.
Volume 1. Volume 1.
I hope there's no more than
There's not even a label on the side of the VHS.
I think Joey is mulling the offer over.
Well, he doesn't have any pockets.
He's got nowhere to put it.
Righty.
Okay, so I think Joey has accepted the offer, and he's laying down.
Swinger.
You guys told me to take the tape.
And now here comes Swinger. He's going to go for the cover, and he's going to end the match.
Swinger's going. He can't even get along with the fans when Joey Ryan's going to lay down for him.
He says he's going to let him win. He's going to go and watch this VHS on some sort of VCR somewhere.
Very cautious.
I don't know. Now the bell has rung. Joey Ryan, and he almost had him. Well, I guess Joey's changed his mind, but he has the VHS.
He's got the VHS. He didn't live up to the offer.
And now Swinger, it's back to the drawing board. And he's going to take his DVD back.
I'm taking my DVD and I'm going home. No, VHS.
He's only got one copy.
Can't even call it VHS. I losing track.
Got one cassette tape. And oh, I missed a bandana.
You think he's got 8-track in his car?
Oh, 100%.
Joey Ryan's trying to make up for not living up to his end of the bargain deal, you know.
They say it was just kidding. Let's have a great contest. Yeah. Let's see if we get a handshake from Swinger. I don't know if Swinger trusts anybody. Oh, he's going to touch it. Trying to get her to touch it. Joey Ryan's 1-0 against Johnny Swinger.
Power of the Joey Ryan.
Is Swinger going to voluntarily touch it?
Uh-oh.
He's going to do it.
He's going in.
Does he understand what's going to happen if he does?
The magnetic force of what's up.
Oh, Swinger was looking for a cheap shot there, and Joey Ryan saw it coming. So after all this, the offer for a VHS tape, the handshake, and now, oh, he touched it.
Uh-oh, and that hurt Swinger's knee.
As his leg's going to be numb for a week.
Swinger's wobbly leg right now.
Joey Ryan off the ropes.
Sleeper.
Joey Ryan caught him. Swinger's in trouble.
Interesting offense here.
Oh, kicks the leg out. Probably hard to get a handle on Joey Ryan. So slippery. From the baby oil.
Yeah, maybe that's the intention, the intention of the baby oil.
Oh! Oh! He's got him like a pendulum.
Oh, Swinger is stuck. There's nowhere he can go.
I don't understand how Johnny Swinger is so stuck in an era of almost 40 years ago.
I think he likes it.
Big axe handle to the head of Joey Ryan. Goes for the cover.
You know,
And a kick out.
in Swinger's day, that was the most devastating move in professional wrestling.
The axe handle off the second.
Double axe handle up the second rope. It was, you know, back in the day, it was outlawed and banned in 11 different states.
I didn't know that.
You know that?
I did not. Gotta wonder if Swinger rediscovered that move while watching his own VHS.
You know, he's doing his research study on himself.
Yeah, Daddy!
Probably said, cool, Daddy, that's a good little move.
Probably the last VHS.
Is there a VCR out there you can use that on?
I don't know. There might be one in the back of this building somewhere.
You calling the Davis Arena old?
Joey Ryan misses with the elbow drop there, and Swinger showing off the bicep. What do you think he does in the gym? Just buys and chest and
Buys and
abs?
chest all day long.
That's it.
That's it.
Beach muscles.
That's it.
Joey Ryan got caught with a sleeper hold here yet again by Johnny Swinger. This is Sacrifice, ladies and gentlemen, live on Impact Plus. We thank you for joining us. Sold out in the Davis Arena in Louisville, Kentucky. We thank our host here this evening, Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Love being in this historic building in Louisville, Kentucky. It's been a heart of wrestling for a long time, and it's an honor and privilege to be here with OVW.
Yeah, you can really feel the heritage when you enter the Davis Arena. Great fan base. Had a lot of great fans in attendance last night in Lexington.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Swinger! He touched it again. Back elbow by Joey Ryan. Starting to build momentum here. Joey Ryan with a drop kick.
Nice elevation on that drop kick by Joey Ryan.
Joey looking to put away. Swinger. Little pose in the corner. Swinger gets the boot up. Two of the more unique characters on the Impact roster. Spine buster, shoulders down, and a kick out. Coming up next, folks, the Knockouts Championship is on the line. Jessica Havoc challenging Jordan Grace. You heard from Moose a little while ago. He's still upset as Johnny Swinger looking for a cover. He's got his feet on the ropes, and the referee, she got him. Caught him red-handed.
That's good refereeing right there.
Swinger not happy at all about that. He had the match. Whoa, and oh boy.
Oh, God.
Sweet Tooth music is coming.
No, counter.
Oh, no. Oh. Into the mouth of the referee. Swinger. VHS cassette. Oh. Skull. Cover. And a kick out. Swinger had a game plan to use that VHS cassette. Remember, those are pretty heavy.
They're pretty heavy. There's thick plastic on there.
Swinger now calling for the end, perhaps, of this match. The swingman neckbreaker. Joey got him to punch it.
And the Davis Arena just came unglued.
Johnny Swinger is a part of a long list of athletes who have suffered this same fate. Cover. And a kick out.
Kicked out. And Joey Ryan he can't believe it.
How did Swinger kick out? Oh, Sweet Tooth music coming. Here we go. And look at this. Swinger was looking for the airplane spin. Sweet Tooth music. Got him. And a cover by Joey Ryan. And a victory.
Here is your winner, Joey Ryan.
Johnny Swinger said that he once gave Ray Stevens an airplane spin for 23 minutes and 17 seconds. He had Joey Ryan up there for about 4 seconds.
And it only took 3 seconds to get beat.
Sweet Tooth music. Joey Ryan picks up the win. You just see these two in the ring and you can't help but laugh and smile at the cast of characters. I don't know where his beard ends and the chest hair begins. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordynne Grace is celebrating as new Knockouts champion.
Deal in Mexico for the Knockouts Championship.
A lot of bad blood here.
Jordynne Grace has had a few opportunities at the Knockouts Championship. Grace with the dive to the outside.
Look at Bravo.
Just shoves her off the top rope.
Man, this game plan is working well. Now Bravo, those steel steps.
Oh,
God.
Road to Valhalla on the stage. It's over. Referee begins his count. It slides in at 9. Jordynne Grace grabs the faux fur of the boot. Doesn't go for a cut. Quickly opts to go to the Grace driver. She got her shoulders down. New champion here in Mexico City. And Bravo pulled the referee out of the ring. She's going to take care of Johnny Bravo. Taya Valkyrie with a spear. Taya Valkyrie up. Here we go. Grace driver, shoulders down. And we have a new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, on this night in Mexico City, Mexico, the dreams of Jordynne Grace have come true. She is Knockouts champion.
And that dream can quickly become a nightmare here tonight if Jordynne Grace is defeated by Jessica Havoc and loses the Knockouts title. This is going to be a very tough test for the new champion. Does Jordynne Grace have what it takes to defeat Havoc? We'll all find out live together right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Impact Knockouts Championship. Introducing first the challenger, Havoc.
Jessica Havoc is a former Knockouts champion here at Impact Wrestling. She might be the most intimidating knockout in the history of Impact Wrestling. As we get ready to celebrate the history of this company live on Friday, April 3rd at TNA, There's No Place Like Home. Go back and do your own research. Take a look at these storied knockouts. See if anybody is as dangerous as Havoc.
She is the Impact Knockouts Champion, Jordynne Grace.
Jordynne Grace, Knockouts Champion. You saw that video package. Captured the title. Defeated the longest reigning champion in Impact Wrestling history when she took down Taya Valkyrie. It's back to the drawing board for Taya, but it's an open road, so to speak, for Jordynne Grace. She's going to have challengers, Milo, coming at her each and every week.
There's an entire roster of knockouts ready to come after that championship. And Jordynne weathered the storm of all these young ladies coming after that championship.
Jordynne Grace versus Jessica Havoc, and here we go. Havoc catches her and drives her into the corner.
And Havoc's been waiting a long time to get an opportunity at this Knockouts Championship, and she's wasted no time going right after it to set the tone in this match.
Havoc goes after Jordynne Grace quickly. This is not the start that Jordynne Grace would have wanted against someone like Havoc, someone that can overpower her, because in most of her matches, Jordynne is used to being the aggressor, the more powerful of the two athletes.
Yeah, and it's got to be, shock and awe right now for Jordynne, because she's, like you said, used to being the one to set the pace, set the tone, and be the stronger one. Not a match when you're out there against Havoc, a woman with so much power.
So right out of the gate is Havoc in control of Jordynne Grace and going after the arm here, standing on the hand and just systematically dissecting the Knockouts champion.
And you see Havoc's got a game plan. She's going after that shoulder that's got that KY tape on it, or KT tape on it, and just trying to dislocate her shoulder and break her back at the same time.
You know, it's one thing to wear the KY tape and put it on because it does help with injuries, but KT
tape, yeah.
You said it wrong, I mean, I did. But it's also a target for your opponent.
Yeah, it's like putting a bullseye on an injury. You know, I would almost put it on the opposite shoulder just so I'm bait and switching so they go after the other arm.
Here we go. Jordynne Grace in control, but Havoc using her power and now going to drive her. Back into the corner. The challenger has been in control throughout this match. It's been an uphill battle for Jordynne Grace. Grace was involved in that four-way last night. With Havoc, and Havoc was able to pick up that win and thus building momentum towards here tonight.
No!
Grace was able to hang on. Jordynne Grace!
Vader bomb!
Off the second! Shoulders down! And a kick out. Just popped free at 2. And you can really see that Jordynne Grace is favoring her arm. Will she be able to deliver her signature move?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. First of all, Havoc is a large individual, and then if you have an injured arm already being worn down, I don't know if she'll be able to hook her for that Grace driver.
Back elbow there by Jordynne Grace. She's trying to stay away from Havoc, who spills to the floor, and now Havoc right back in. Havoc knows with the championship on the line, she's got to win this match inside the ring by pinfall or submission. Oh, boy. Hangman's DDT. Covered by Jordynne Grace. And Havoc stays alive at 2. What a night it's been thus far, ladies and gentlemen, here at Sacrifice on Impact Plus. World Tag Team titles were on the line earlier tonight. The North able to defeat Trey and Wentz with the help of Rohit Raju.
I'm still mad at that.
And Havoc. Jordynne Grace not used to being in situations like this. Here's a sleeper hold by Jordynne Grace, trying to wear down Havoc. She tried this earlier in the match.
And Jordynne's got that sleeper deep in there. That is cutting up the windpipe of Havoc.
Havoc's starting to fade. Havoc! Brute strength from Havoc. Grace with the clothesline, not much behind that as Havoc absorbs 2. Primal Scream, ducks the 3rd. Backbreaker. Oh my goodness. We may crown a new champion here tonight. Jordynne Grace back up. She may be out on her feet. Choke slam.
That's got to be it.
Cover. Havoc. And Jordynne Grace somehow kicks out at 2. Champion in trouble. In serious jeopardy here tonight. Jessica Havoc undefeated since returning to Impact Wrestling.
You can see Havoc has just blitzkrieg Jordynne in this match so far. And Jordynne just off her game plan. Just completely off kilter.
Havoc kept the streak going last night on Twitch. And will look to become Knockouts champion here tonight. And you get the feeling once Jessica Havoc does get the Knockouts title, it's going to be very hard to take it away from her.
Yeah, I don't. It'd be very hard to knock off Havoc as the Knockouts champion. I can tell you that right now.
What is going on here? Both Knockouts sitting on the top rope. Grace firing away. Havoc on her feet all the way to the other side of the ring. Jordynne Grace gets the boot up. Now Grace for the 3rd time in this match. She's clearly trying to choke out Havoc. Sleeper hold yet again. And Havoc is fading.
You can see Havoc is...
Oh, wow. That was incredible.
Back in a sleeper.
4th time. She's got her. Havoc is fading. And legs wrapped around.
Jordynne's got the double hook legs in too. This is deep.
Like an anaconda. Choking. And Havoc's out.
That's it.
Here is your winner, and still Impact Knockouts champion, Jordynne Grace.
Jordynne Grace retains the championship and is somehow able to defeat Jessica Havoc here. Came in with the game plan for a sleeper hold, delivered, didn't get off that game plan, retains the title. Ladies and gentlemen, standing by, the Impact Wrestling World Champion, Tessa Blanchard.
Backstage, the Impact World Champion, Tessa Blanchard. Tessa, we are less than an hour away. Main event, champion versus champion, you versus Ace Austin. You two have faced each other in various kinds of matches, but this is the first time you go one-on-one.
Ace thinks he's got a leg up tonight because of all these mind games. He thinks he has some kind of psychological advantage. Ace must not know who he's dealing with. Because I never would have become world champion if I let name-calling and what people said get to me. Ace says that he's beaten me 3 times now. Anyone who's watched Impact over the past few months has seen that Ace has never pinned me or submitted me. But tonight he's going to have every opportunity to try. And if he does, I'll be more than happy to give him a title shot. But Ace is a champion too, so if I win, maybe it's time I add X Division champion to my resume.
It's an evening that revolves around history.
The magical moment.
Can you believe it?
The indelible memories.
This is what he came to TNA for.
And all that was total non-stop action. TNA returns for one night only when Impact Wrestling presents TNA. There's no place like home. From WrestleCon in Tampa, live on Fight TV. Tickets are on sale now. Go to ImpactWrestling.com for details.
Hey, speaking of TNA, there's Wildcat Chris Harris. He held our tag team championship on 7 different occasions with James Storm and one time with Elix Skipper.
One of the most decorated tag team champions in all of TNA.